Hi, I'm Joni Patry, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Well, today I want to talk about if your ascendant or your moon sign are in Libra for the year of 2022. So if you are unfamiliar with what your ascendant is or your moon sign are in the Vedic sidereal chart, you can go to my website, which is galacticcenter.org, and put in the information in my free chart calculator and go to the very bottom and see what your AS or ASC, which is your ascendant, is, and your moon sign. And if it's Libra, let me tell you what 2022 will be all about. Now, between now and April, you have been really coming up with some new ideas, creative ideas, entrepreneurial ideas, or maybe just very creative in terms of artistic. Your mind is full of new creative ideas during this time. And if you so want to expand your family, have more children, this would be an opportune time for that as well. And the fifth house is the house of investing in investments. If you invest in the stock market or even in real estate, anything that you want to invest in, this is the best time between now and April. You will be highly successful if you put your money where your creative thoughts and ideas are leading you to in terms of investments. So the fifth house, if you do have children and you're not wanting any more children, this would be a time that you would enjoy more time with them, come closer. Something to do with children is great. So more association, more time. And you know, if you have children, this could even be a time that grandchildren could come about if they're of course, childbearing years. And this is something that they want. So moving on to April, there's going to be a big change. And you're going to become more motivated to get healthier, to become stronger physically and health-wise. There'll be many changes to diet, exercise routines, and nutrition. So this is a time of health. But at the same time, issues around work, if there have been any issues, they will change and they will improve and get better. You'll feel supported. You'll feel helped in the workplace. And if you have your own business, it's time to hire new employees. Yes. So this is the time of expansion in this area. Plus, let me just say this. If you're wanting a new pet, this is the time to adopt a new pet. Now, this will be from starting April of 2022 to April of 2023. But it's basically a time to get healthier and stronger for you. It will be a lot easier to follow those New Year's resolutions, but this is starting in April. So for Libra, Rahu's been in your 8th house and Ketu's been in your 2nd house. This is not an easy placement. There's a lot of issues that you've had to deal with concerning your finances and money. And maybe there was even a loss over the course of the past year and a half. But this will pretty much be coming to an end by March, where there's been so much going on, even some issues or problems maybe with inheritances, or either your partner, maybe they had an inheritance, but this is all coming to a close. And this is going to change by March of 2022, and this will take place for a year and a half following. But at this time, you're going to find that so much is about to change in your whole perspective about life, because this is the time that your relationships are going to change. And your partner could become a lot more successful, but they will definitely not be as easy to deal with. Rahu in the 7th house could make them very needy, but a lot that's going on that you're going to have to deal with. And let me just say this, if you have any problems in your relationship, maybe you were hoping it would go away, but you never addressed it, this will be the time that it will surface and you're going to have to deal with it. And this takes place starting in March, will continue on actually all the way through November of 2023. But while we have Rahu in the 7th house, it will make your partner difficult. But let's say you don't have a partner, you're single, and Rahu goes into the 7th house. This can bring all sorts of new people into your life. Just be careful that they aren't too extreme. In other words, maybe have issues, problems, or addictions. This can even be the extreme. But generally, Rahu in the 7th house can bring people that are attracted to you, something to do with relationships and attractors. So it's actually not a bad thing. It brings a lot of attention from a partner. And this is if you're looking to find a new love or romance, boy, are you going to find somebody that could just practically sweep you up off your feet. Now, Ketu will be in the 1st house. When you get into a relationship, you tend to give yourself away. In other words, you don't make the time or energy for yourself. And this needs to be a little bit more balanced. You can't just give it your all to the relationship, completely letting anything to do with yourself and what you need to be doing or what you want to be doing go in order for the partner. And this is generally what could happen. But I also get that you sort of feel like with Ketu in the 1st house, disconnected from the world. You kind of feel like, if I could say, you have one foot in this world and one foot out. So you're kind of in your own world and you don't want to be connected to the world or people. And that's fine. You just go and do your own thing and be detached from this planet or world. Maybe some things have bothered you and you're starting to detach more and more because of certain circumstances in your life. So with that, I'd like to close. If you would like more information on me, if you would like to get a reading, you can go to my website, which is galacticcenter.org. Or if you would like to learn Vedic astrology, don't forget, I'm starting a whole new semester 1 for the University of Vedic Astrology, January 10th, 2022. Check it out, University of Vedic Astrology.com. Thank you.